Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. As you can see, we've got the bookshelf behind us today. Now unfortunately it's quite windy outside, so I had to do this video indoors today. No good. But anyway, plenty of Newcastle United news to talk about today. Huge news regarding our away kit for next season. It's set to be announced and it's extremely controversial, so we're going to talk about that one. As well as that, we've got Saint-Maximin has been fined for some of his actions in the Premier League. Again, wasn't expecting this one, but it's popped up yesterday. Eddie Howe confirms a rumour regarding Sean Longstaff. We've got all sorts to talk about today in this video. Lots of news before that big match against Arsenal on Monday. As always, guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure to head down there, hit that subscribe button. It really does help with my channel, as well as gives you guys all the updates regarding news and whatever it may be when it comes out. Anyway, regarding comments, by the way, I've started to reply to a lot more comments now, but you have to understand, I show you here, for example, I get hundreds of comments. I try my best to reply to them all, but I'm sorry I don't get around to you. So if you do want to directly message me, you can do on my Instagram there. If you're following my Instagram, just message me, I'll respond to you. Just a heads up there, guys, I appreciate your support as always. But anyway though, without further ado, let's get into all the news. Question of the day: will you buy the Newcastle kit next season that we're going to talk about in this video? Will you buy it? Make sure to let me know down in the comment section, and finally, smash that like button as well. It really does help with the channel. But yeah, sorry about that. Let's get into it. First off, we're going to talk about Joe Linton, because he made some quite interesting comments yesterday, and a lot of people have mentioned me in them, so we're going to talk about it now. So pretty much in an interview with the Premier League, Joe Linton came out and said that some Newcastle fans have been knocking on his front door to show their support. And as a result, I knew straight away the second I saw this. I looked in the comments section, oh, Adam Pearson did it, it was Adam P, I've seen loads of them. This one, to be fair, is actually quite funny. I legit laughed at that one, so well done to whoever that was. But I mean, I'm not that bad, come on, I'm not that bad. I only go to the training, I'm going to get some content. And believe it or not, the club actually allows me to go to the training. I'm going to have no problem with me being there, so yeah, I go there to get content, and obviously it's quite huge during the transfer window, and the house give some exposure as well towards those signs coming in. But obviously that is an invasion of privacy, whoever was knocking on Joe Linton's door. I know he's joking about it there, but that's a bit too much. I'll be honest, that is a bit too much. But yeah, it might have just been some kids, to be fair, but still though, don't knock on people's doors, that's not cool. But I mean, I thought I'd react to it since there was a lot of comments about me. No, it was not me. There was the answer. Let's talk about Sean Longstaff now, because a couple of days ago, it was announced from the media that he actually turned down a contract in Newcastle. A 4-year contract renewal, he turned it down. So as it currently stands, he will walk in the summer. Now, Eddie Howe, yesterday in the press conference, came out and said that we were close to signing the deal for him, which confirms the reports that he has said no to it. It also implies to me, personally, he hasn't accepted a new deal yet. I could be wrong there, but personally, that's what I took away from it. It's quite an interesting one, because Eddie Howe sees him as a long-term target. Now, my comment section, I think pretty much everyone in the Newcastle fan base doesn't see him as a long-term target, to say the least. I do like the fact that he wants game time. Again, it shows the player that he clearly wants to be a better player. But personally, for me, he doesn't deserve to be playing week in, week out. I think we've got better midfielders. And if that's a choice he has to make, then I understand him wanting to leave. But as I said before, you're a Newcastle fan, just sit on the bench, you're enjoying your life in Newcastle. Yes, you may not play much, but hell, I'll be sitting on that bench, being at one of the biggest clubs in world football potentially. So yeah, that's a strange one. Would he accept a new deal? I don't know. At the minute, it looks like he's going, but who knows. Huge news regarding the Newcastle women's team going to next season, because it's been announced that Newcastle are set to take them over. That is huge for all the staff members, for all the players and all the fans going forward, because this allows everyone to get the money they deserve. Now, I don't want to slag the club off, but this should have already been done. And it was due to the actions of one man that this wasn't done. The foundation currently own the women's team, and they worked their absolute arses off to make sure the women's team can play week in, week out, making sure they have the equipment. The previous owner, the women's team had to buy their own balls, their own kits going into training. It's just a farce. It's an absolute farce. But listen, that was in the past now. They're finally getting the treatment they deserve. Amanda Staley since came in, she's made sure that one of her main goals is to get the women's team back on top. She wants the men's team and the women's team to run alongside. And what she means by that is she kind of wants both teams to work together. Becky, the manager, she wants her to meet up with Eddie Howe in a training session, actually communicate with each other, to see how each other work. It's a huge for everyone going forward. It gives the women's team that stability, and I'm looking forward to see how they do next season. But yeah, much needed, very good from the club to see. It's just a farce how it's been in the past, but listen, they were the dark days. Now we can move on forward knowing that this club is on the up. Let's talk about one of the big ones now, Saint-Maximin. It's been revealed that he's actually been fined. And he's been fined because of the branding around his headband being shown in 2 of the Premier League matches this season. I mean, come on, you're going to fine a player for wearing a headband now. It's a bit mad. But the strange part of this is that Saint-Maximin actually knows about this, and he still went ahead and done this, because if you watch our Premier League matches, he has tape around the brand on his headband, which means that he knows that he's not allowed to show particular parts of the headband, and he went and did it anyway against Wolves and Leicester. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know how he's allowed to go onto a pitch, because it's clearly known that he's not supposed to do it, and then he did it anyway. So that's strange. I don't understand that one, and as a result now he's going to get 2 fines for the 2 matches won it. But don't get me wrong though, I think getting fined for wearing a headband is just a bit mad. I don't want to, listen, I'm not going to say any more, but yeah, quite a strange one there. But Saint-Maximin has been fined for his actions on the pitch. Enough beating around the bush, let's talk about it now. Newcastle's away kit going into next season. Now, Craig Hope put an article out yesterday about it. I show it on the screen there. As you can see from the picture, it's a green and white kit, which is heavily inspired by Saudi Arabia, directly links to the national team colours. And it's caused a lot of controversy in social media. A lot of fans, a lot of Newcastle fans even, a lot of fans in general are really unhappy with the kit. And it's just caused all sorts of drama. But how do I go about this? One thing that I'm disappointed with before I even talk about the kit is the amount of people out there that are telling Newcastle fans what they can and what they can't do. I'll tell you this straight away. If that kit is confirmed next season, that means that Newcastle have approved that kit. That also means that Newcastle wants you to wear that kit. I'm not going to tell you what you can and what you can't do. If you want to go out there, buy that kit and wear it, go ahead. Do not let anyone tell you what you can and what you can't do. That really frustrates me, because you're allowed to support your football team, of course you are. You're allowed to support your team without supporting something else. If you want to go out there and you want to wear that kit, go right ahead. Do not let anyone tell you what you can, what you can't do. I was quite disappointed for the amount of people, amount of Newcastle fans even that are saying that on social media. Listen, don't listen to some goons on the internet. Go out and do what you want. But anyway, though, in terms of the kit itself now, yes, of course, it's heavily linked to Saudi Arabia. It's intentionally done for commercial reasons. It will make Newcastle a lot of money. It will attract a lot of attention in Saudi Arabia, which will give us more fans. It's a good business stance, but do you think it's morally right that Newcastle should do this? That's all I'm going to say there. For example, yeah, there's Alaouid, a Newcastle fan in Saudi Arabia. As you can see in that picture, he is buzzing with the kit next season. He'll buy that kit 100%, I know he will. And there'll be a lot of other people in Saudi Arabia that will buy that kit as a result. And that's the point of it. They want to make more money and they want to branch Newcastle out. Saudi Arabia PF, they have intention with this football club. They didn't just buy this club to give us players. Of course, they haven't. They bought this club for a business stance. They want to become a global brand almost. Newcastle will be used as a stepping stone by the PAF to try and get more money. It's just that simple. There's no other way of putting it. Yes, this is a money's game. However, though, one thing I want to point out is the other teams have also had similar kits. Sheffield United, of course, had quite a similar Saudi Arabia kit. Yes, I think ours is a bit more on the nose about it. But PSG's one is heavily linked to Qatar. Look at that kit there. That is heavily linked to the Qatar flag. And it's quite hypocritical for other people to criticise us, but to completely have a blind eye to those teams. And it's annoying. It's quite annoying with the media. It's annoying the amount of people in the media that would jump on Newcastle for this. Like hyenas, are just scrapping on the bones. And unfortunately, it's something we're going to have to put up with. It's just life. People will criticise us for, but they're extremely hypocritical when they won't criticise other people for it. It's just how it is. But anyway, guys, as I said in the intro, let me know down in the comment section, would you actually buy this kit going to next season? It's quite an interesting debate there. Anyway, guys, I'm going to finish things off there. There has been some transfer news as well, but I'm intentionally missing out on it because I'm going to talk about it in tomorrow's video. So there's a heads up there. I appreciate your support as always. There's been quite a lot to talk about there, so let me know your thoughts about every single bit of it down below. The kits itself, I'm going to wait till it's 100% confirmed before I actually give a proper opinion about it. But that looks like it is going to be the away kit next season. As well as that, though, the only thing I'm focused about at the minute is the transfer window. We've got one more week of the season left to go. just get it over and done with, and then we can focus on the window and focus about getting those big signs, and hopefully. But anyway guys, have a good day, take care, and I'll see you on the next one.